Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Lake here with a look at our full Thursday forecast. We're expecting to see some clouds and that fog early on this morning, but don't worry too much. Those clouds will be clearing out of the region. More sunshine expected later on this evening and temperatures warming up nicely. These temperatures will still be about 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time, so keep this in mind. But overall, very mild conditions all throughout the central coast. Starting out the morning here in Santa Barbara, a little bit on the cooler side, but you can see here working our way slowly but surely back up into the middle 70s for the day today. By about 3 p.m., 75 degrees, a little bit more sunshine as well, and not a bad day to be outside. But again, these temperatures definitely below average for this time. So not only are we tracking these cooler temperatures, we're also tracking some slightly breezier winds. We did see some sundowner events near the Gaviota coast late last night. We can expect to see a very similar pattern early on today. So with future track winds here, you can see by about 2 p.m., that's when those winds really do start to crank up about 13 miles per hour near Lompoc. You can see here as we head on towards the evening hours, about dinner time near Paso, that's when those winds work their way back up into the 20-mile-an-hour sustained range. And then as we head on towards the overnight hours and the evening, you can see here by about 7:30 p.m., that's when those winds near the Gaviota coast pick right back up at around 19 miles per hour, but not nearly as breezy as we saw just yesterday. We can expect to see those winds gusting anywhere upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour, but again, well below advisory levels. As far as for these next few days here, tracking very minimal day-to-day difference. You can see these temperatures cooling off ever so slightly into our Friday and Saturday. Very stagnant weather is ahead of us and falling into a very benign weather pattern. Fog early on in the morning, better clearing towards the evening, and then those temperatures still about 5 to 10 degrees below average. So let's take a look at temperatures all throughout the region, back up into the 70s near the south central coast. Very mild conditions all throughout the area. Carpinteria up to 72 for the day today. These mild conditions persisting for the central coast as well. Back up into the 60s and 70s throughout the area. A little bit more on the toastier side for those interior areas. You can see Coyama up to 88 degrees, California Valley right under 90 degrees, but very mild near the coast in San Luis Obispo, with 60s expected for the day today. Pismo Beach back up to 63, and then you can see here down toward Ventura County back up into the 70s and 80s. Have a great Thursday.